Hi, I'm Magdalene. I'm 14 and I'm Greek-Canadian. I'm sure you've all heard about Greece recently. Our depression and our latest mistakes have been somewhat more globally renowned since 2009. Today I'm going to tell you the story from a local's point of view. I live there, and I'm going to share with you how I watched my country, my home's four walls, begin to crumble and destroy itself before my very eyes. Every house has four walls. The first wall to cave in, the main wall, was Greece's debts and relationship with other countries. Greece kept borrowing money beyond its means. At this point, the country was living in a rosy bubble, thinking everything would somehow be okay. Until one day it popped, and we realized there was no way we could pay them back. We didn't have the means. So what did we do? We started borrowing more money. We now owe billions. And because of that, the rest of the EU fear a domino effect. That if we go down, we'll take them with us. That is why there's a frightening possibility we'll be going back to our old currency, the drachma. And that only means one thing for us: total bankruptcy. The threat of complete and utter bankruptcy caused the government to start imposing severe austerity measures. And that's when the second wall began to crumble, the social wall. Before I continue, let me point out that I'm well aware austerity measures were greatly needed. However, there were a few imposed that were unfair, and those are the ones that are getting tougher than we ever expected. An example of a ruthless austerity measure was cutting money from the elderly's pensions. I know people that live on €250 a month. You do the math and tell me how it's actually possible to live like that. They have no right to take away the money from these people that put all of their efforts into the system and helped build modern Greece. After all, isn't it one of the first moral lessons you learn? To treat your elders with respect? As a result of these tough austerity measures, mass riots broke out in the center of Athens. People are angry, yes, but no matter how angry you are, burning people's homes, destroying people's property and businesses, extreme violence, it's never justifiable. I can't begin to depict what goes on quite a regular basis. If you really want to see it, go on YouTube. We're all over there as well. But in the beginning, I mentioned that every house has four walls. What about the other two? There are two walls still standing. The first one being tourism and culture. Our country has beautiful beaches and some of the most breathtaking historical sites I've ever seen. Its natural beauty and its intense history and culture are what gives it so much tourism. I mean, think about it. Think about how much we've influenced the modern world today. How many words do you know that actually derive from a Greek word? How many souvlaki fast food shops do you see at every mall? Where did the basis of architecture, philosophy, democracy, medicine, even the Olympics actually come from? Yes, we made mistakes. Lots of them. But with the help of the last wall that still remains standing, the wall of the people, the determined and angry yet hopeful people making up this country, it's the only thing that I can think of that will save us. With the two remaining walls, we can rise from the debris the other walls created when they fell, and rebuild Greece, renovate it. We aren't the first country that has made mistakes, and we certainly won't be the last. And that's why we deserve some support, or at least some compassion. So before you judge us too harshly, before you call us lazy or stupid or arrogant, think about everything our ancestors have done. Who's to say we can't pull ourselves together and accomplish more great things? Because one thing's for certain, we're not going down without a fight. We're not about to let our country become yet another famous Greek ruin. So shout out to Greece!